Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at Moona, and as well as our first look at the time mode. Let's get into it. So for time mode, the objective is to defeat 4,000 fans as fast as possible. We cannot create collabs, we do not get super items, and all of the upgrades in the shop are standardized through every character. So your overall success in this mode is going to be determined by the build that you choose and how fast you can get rid of the fans. I think I'm going to go for something a bit more aggressive. Here we're going to take Hoshinova and Moona level 2. This will give us an attack buff, and if we take damage, it will give us a defense buff. So it's really the best of both worlds. For level 4, I do go for the ninja headband here, and I do think that was a mistake. So I don't really get the damage buff from this because I think her weapon is a projectile. But we do get the additional speed, which I mean is good. For level 5, we're going to pick up Crescent Moon level 3. We'll increase the main weapon, and we'll do a bit more damage here. Now, I'm really wondering like how you're supposed to optimize this run. I'm sure there are some weapons that just vastly outperform others. I'm going to go Crescent Moon level 4 here. So like here, for example, like the sausage and the fan beam, like they seem like utter trash to me because they're only really good when you get collabs, and you can't really collab in this mode. So in my head right now, I'm thinking something like End's Curse would be really good because when you get that leveled up, it actually spreads to other enemies, and it's not just targeted one. Something like the Plug type would be good because it's a projectile that goes through enemies. The Axe might be good. And she gets an insane speed buff here with the special, and her damage output goes really high. Okay, so I'm thinking for Moona, maybe the idol costume would be really good here. So we're going to go Crescent Moon level 5, and we're going to pick up the box, and we're going to get the axe. Also going to pick up Crescent Moon level 6, as well as Moon Song level 2. So damage is starting to feel a bit slow. Like, they're dying, but like, there's not a whole lot of them. Like, we feel like maybe if we group them up, it would be best. And I'm really looking for weapons that are like projectiles, so like the Plug type, as well as the glow stick. I think those are going to thrive in this mode. I'm going to take Crescent Moon Awakened here, so every 5 hits it becomes a full moon, and the full moon does a bit of AoE damage. I'm also thinking items like the glasses and the lab coat would be super important here because the more levels that you get, the more power-ups you're able to get, and overall your weapons would be at max level a lot faster. And I'm feeling right now like my damage output is actually significantly low and my progress is probably pretty slow. So I'm not sure how fast we're going to be able to do this. We're about 600 enemies in at 2 minutes. At level 12, we ended up picking just Bandage level 2. Looking back at this now, I'm not really happy with that level up. We should have picked the axe. We do get it out of the box, so that's a good thing. Now, it's at this level that I finally realized that we have like 10 rerolls to use. So I'm going to go ahead and reroll and try to get the idol costume here. And after 7 rerolls, we finally get it. So we pick up the idol costume. So that we can use the special a lot more often with Moona, since it does give her an incredible speed boost as well as a really good damage boost. Her special is incredibly fun to use as well. It does really make you feel like a goddess. So I think the goal here is going to be max out the idol costume so we can spam the special as much as possible. Now that I know that we have 10 rerolls to work with right at the start, I think that we should reroll on the first level to either get something like End's Curse or the idol costume on level 1. I think that I've made too many bad choices in this run, and it won't really be as fast as it could have been. Alright, we are going to max out the idol costume here as well as pick up the greed stamp. I mean, the greed stamp is nice because it does get us holo coins, but we don't really get much here. We pick up the GWS pill here, so at least we'll get increased crit when we're not using our special. And as well, when we're in the special form, we'll also have increased crit, so that'll help out quite a bit. For level 19, I go ahead and pick the Holo Bomb. So the reasoning I thought behind this is that this will leave an AoE, so it could hit multiple targets at the same time, and when that's going to be maxed out to level 6, we get multiple bombs, so it'll be highly effective if everything gets condensed. For level 20, we're going to pick Lunar Construction level 2 and get 400% damage on the rabbit, and we get lucky with a triple box on the elite drop. And for level 21, we're going to pick up the next level of the axe. I see things seem to be going a lot faster now. If I would have been more efficient with the rerolls and gotten better upgrades, we could have been at this point maybe 2-3 minutes ago. At level 23, I pick up Peaky Peeman to get a little bit of max HP, as well as the additional attack percentage on the main weapon. We finally pick up End's Curse at level 24, and I think that's going to make such a huge difference. So I think I'm going to rush End's Curse whenever possible. Level 25, we're going to go GWS Pill level 2 to increase our crit further. Level 26, we're going to go ahead and pick up the glow stick so we get ourselves another projectile into the mix. Level 27, we're going to grab End's Curse level 2. Looking at everything that we're leaving on the floor too, I think that pickup range could be really important. Something like the milk, or even the limiter. I think the limiter might be really useful here, because we're missing out on so many levels because everything is just on the floor. Here we pick up End's Curse level 4, easy. We do pick up the lightness stamp, but I think it's kind of trash, so I'm just going to sell it for 100 holo coins. The build is finally starting to feel smooth, so we should be dealing with the rest of these enemies rather quickly. We're almost at with the 1000 mark now. I pick up Nurse's Horn here at level 30. We should have gone for the buff or maybe even re-rolled for some more End's Curse, but that's just hindsight now. We'll know what to do for the future. Level 31, we finally max out the axe, we grab ourselves a reward, and we get Nurse's Horn level 2. So that will give us a bit more survivability to make it to the end of the level. Level 32, we go for GWS Pill level 3 to increase our crit rate even further. Level 33, we get End's Curse level 5. Alright, so we do get the anvil drop here. So now I'm wondering if the credit card and the blacksmith gear would be a viable option in this mode, considering that we can get potentially 2 upgrades per anvil drop, which we wouldn't even need to level up for. I think over the upcoming days I'm going to be racking my brain and trying to optimize a run on this time mode, and we're going to be trying to get the best possible time. If you guys have any builds or anything that you'd like to suggest for time mode, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite character is to play in this mode and what build you use, and I'll definitely be looking to check those out. And we're getting about 176 fans left, so we're about the end of the stage here. So this run was pretty mid. I think that we could do a lot better. This stage also does not seem to be really great for collecting holo coins. So we're going to try to optimize that next time. 8 minute 46 was my first time. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.